Damn, Danielle! Back at it again with another video.
Huh? Packing the mail, it's gone. She like I smell cologne. Yeah, I just signed a deal, I'm on. Yeah.
Hi guys, Danielle here and welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys how to make this Christmas wreath for only $3. So the things you're going to need is this Christmas wreath mold. I got mine from Dollar Tree. This is what it looks like up close. I'm going to be using some floral wire. I also got this from Dollar Tree. This is what it looks like outside of the pack. Just some regular wire, some scissors, and you're going to be using some branches, Christmas branches basically. You can get these for free at your Home Depot. So what I do is I first start to cut or try to tear apart the branches that I need. You need to separate them, so I just go ahead and separate the ones that I need, and this takes a while, so I just basically skim through the video and just show you guys of me tearing the branches off. So you need them to be separated so that way you can add them to the floral wire, and then what you don't need you just put to the side. So this is all of the branches that I'm going to be using right here. So first I start by putting them in the wire, and at first I tried to do this in a different way because last year I tried to do it by doing a branch and wrapping the wire around, but this wire is way different than the wire that I had last year, so it got extremely tangled extremely fast, so it was just really hard to manage. So this is just me fighting with the wire, trying to just get it untangled, but at the end I just realized I could not untangle this wire for the life of me. Like, it just kept getting more and more tangled, and I was just getting really frustrated. So I just eventually end up putting the wire down. Well, I started to wrap it a little bit, but eventually I do end up putting the wire down, and then I just try to do it my way. But the way I would recommend, if you did have some good wire, because they do sell good wire at Dollar Tree, this is just the one that I found. You can just wrap a branch and then wrap the wire so that you can just get a tight grip and the branches won't slip out of the wire. So this is just me trying to do it like how I said. I try to do it by taking the branches and putting them together and wrapping the wire around, but like I said, guys, it just got extremely tangled. Like, it was just extremely unmanageable. Look at me fighting with this freaking wire, trying to get it to act right. So now I'm just taking some branches and I'm sliding them through the wire. If you can remember that the wreath wire, it has like 3 different levels to it. So I'm sliding the branches in through one end and pushing it through so that it can just stay. So I'm just trying to place it, like tear off branches because it was just too much, and I'm just placing them so they'll stay that way, just sliding them in. I found that it was easier to do it this way than the way I tried to do it the first time. Now I'm trying to do the wire again, and I think this is before the wire got like extremely unmanageable. So what I did was I cut the wire in like pieces instead of trying to have it like whole and used it that way. So I was like cutting some of the wire, wrapping it, adding more branches, cutting the wire again, and then adding more and more branches. You want to slide in enough branches so that your wreath can be full. Like you want it to have a full look and not look thin. And basically you can just add branches as you go, like add more and more branches as you go so that you can get like the full look. And if you need to, like I did, I cut the wire, and that way the wire was kind of manageable. So I cut, I wrapped, and I wrapped it till I couldn't, then I cut more and I wrapped, and then I wrapped it till I couldn't. So that's pretty much what I did. And then I just, again, added more branches so I can get the full look. So with these branches, as I mentioned before, I got mine from Home Depot. So Home Depot usually have like a box of empty branches, and if you can go up to them and ask them, they'll let you take as many as you want. Like there's not a limit to how many branches you can take. So I just really sit there and I grab as many as I can, as many as I can carry, and then I try to look for some really good ones. So that's that. I'm not sure if Lowe's do it, but I just know for a fact that Home Depot does it, because I go and get mine from Home Depot every single year I do this. And then just making sure it's just nice and fluffy, because this is going to sit outside of my door, like on my door. So I want it to just look really full. So this is me just looking at it, trying to see if it's full, pressing it down so see if I can need it to add more branches in certain areas. And then taking my wire and wrapping it around so that the branches don't slide out. The way that I slid the branches into it, I'm gonna show you guys what the back look like, but the way that I slid the branches into it, they wasn't gonna fall out, but I just needed that extra security, so that's why I'm using a wire to wrap it around. And you want to know what, guys? I had some wire last year, and you can get a wire from any store, honestly. I'm pretty sure you can get it from Walmart and Target or whatever, but I just know Dollar Tree has some. But I had some last year that I had that was really good wire, but I threw it away like a week before Christmas because I was cleaning out my closet. And for some reason, I didn't think that I was going to need it, but so I threw it away, and then a week later, I was just mad at that I threw it away and had to buy new wire, which it was only $1, but the one that I used last year was just really good wire. So I'm mad that I threw that away, but I'm just still wrapping, and you can see Stormy in the background. She's like, she's trying to figure out what this stuff is. I think she was playing with the wire or some branches or something. I'm not sure what she's playing with, but you know, she's a little curious cat, so I'm gonna see her throughout this video sniffing and stuff. It was like more footage with her in it because she ended up climbing in front of the camera, but I had to cut that part out because she was just like all up in the camera. Look at her, just nosy. Guys, she tried earlier in the video, she tried to take a few of my branches and run, and I had to chase her and get the branches. So again, I'm looking at it and I'm trying to see if it's full enough, and I'm making sure that none of the branches kind of like get stuck, because I want them to come out and look like full but not too full. So as you can see, it's like looking really full, but I gotta try to place branches in certain places. So this is how much I had left, and guys, see how much I had in the beginning of the video, and this is pretty much what the wreath looks like. And I looked at this part of the video, and I think I added more afterwards. So I did add more. And then I had some snow spray. Again, you can get the snow spray from Home Depot. And I just ended up spraying the wreath outside, because you can spray it inside the house. You just have to mop it up afterwards. But I didn't feel like spraying it in the house. So I took it outside and sprayed it. And then you see guys just seeing what the back look like. Like it's just the twists and stuff. And now I'm going to put it up against my body so you can see how big it is. As you can see, it's really, really big. But yeah, that is it for that video. I hope you guys really enjoyed it. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.